Tomorrow is the 32nd annual Capital City Quilt Show opening. Joining us this morning to talk about it are Michelle Hearn, curator at the Museum of Florida History, and Jennifer Moore, the 32nd annual Capital City Quilt Show chair. Thank you guys for joining us this morning.
Nice to be here.
So tell us all about the Quilt Show.
This year we have over 100 handcrafted and machine-sewn quilts. We've been doing this together for over 30 years. The Museum of Florida History and the Quilters, Tallahassee Quilters Unlimited Guild have partnered together to bring this show. Tomorrow night, September 10th from 5:30 to 7:30, we have an opening reception and a ribbon cutting ceremony, and also Dr. Charlotte Williams, author of Florida Quilts, will be giving a presentation at 6:30. So we're very excited about tomorrow night, and the parking and admission are free of charge.
Okay, so that's tomorrow night, and that's the opening of the exhibit, which the exhibit actually opens up on Wednesday. And you brought along some of the quilts that are going to be on display, so tell us about these.
Actually, these quilts have been on display in previous years. Because they were setting up for this year's show, they didn't want us to bring some of the quilts that are going to be hanging this year. Any of the visitors to the show are able to to vote for their favorite quilt in some different areas, and different quilts are awarded prizes at the end of the show based upon the viewers' choices. This was our winning quilt last year for the challenge quilt made by Marsha Walper. I brought a couple of other quilts just to show you some different styles. The Guild in Tallahassee has over 200 members, and the different members do different kinds of quilting. We go from very traditional quilts to true works of art. This is another quilt that was made by Marsha Walper, and it shows some of the more traditional patterns and a lot of detail. And you can see here some of the different techniques she used on there. And then this is actually one that I made that's sort of a crazy quilt. My family's very involved in scouting, so it was sort of an honor to scouts, and has some traditional blocks and then some embroidery and patches sewn on there. So we're really excited about the show. I think we had double the number of quilts this year than last year, so it should be great for anybody who enjoys looking at fiber arts to come out and see.
And so for people who have gone in the past, you know, each year is kind of a little bit different. So tell us about what's a little bit different this year.
This year we have the Road to Florida Challenge. There are 26 entries, and they're all, it's like a contest to see who can create the best Road to Florida block. So it has a Florida history themed actually to the challenge quilts. I'd also like to say that the show runs through November 3rd, and that the museum hours are Monday through Friday 9 to 4:30, and Saturday 10 to 4:30, and noon to 4:30 on Sundays.
So that's great. So you can check it out all throughout this from September, from Wednesday on, as well as all of October and the beginning of November. But tomorrow night is the big Quilt Show opening, so come check it out. It's from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Museum of Florida History at the R.A. Gray Building. That's 500 South Bruno Street in Tallahassee. It's free if you want to come out. The silent auction benefits the Quilt Guild. You can go to museumoffloridahistory.com for more information. You can also call 850-245-6400. You can also go to our website, WTXL.TV. We're going to be posting all of this information up there for you. Thank you guys for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.